Sheikh Abdullah would always tell us to not be too quick to correct other people, because if you study something, then maybe you've learned a few things, but there's always lots of things left to learn that you might have missed. And especially in a diverse community like in Utica, we see this all the time. You've got people from different parts of the Muslim world. They have different fiqh schools that they follow. They have different sort of traditions. So I remember my first year here, there was a brother from Yemen, and it was Eid al-Adha. So he went to Burmese masjid to make the Eid prayer. And they were Hanafi, and this brother from Yemen wasn't. He was more familiar with the Shafi'i madhab. And the Hanafi madhab, the school of law, they pray their Eid prayer very differently. So the extra takbirat that they do are actually after they come up from the ruku'. So later that day, this gentleman, he came in and he was very upset. And he was like, I am in doubt whether my prayer even counts or anything. This has ruined my Eid, etc., etc. So I said, well, tell me what you saw, and let's go back to the books and let's see, where this can we find a sort of precedent for this sort of practice. And sure enough, we went back to the books of fiqh and we saw that this is something that is narrated from a couple companions, that they prayed their Eid prayer like this. And he was very happy, alhamdulillah, that this was something that was, it had a precedence from the companions. So sometimes things are like that. You might have learned one way to do things, but that doesn't mean that there's only one way to do things. Sometimes there's more, and especially if it goes back to the companions, then this is something that we need to usually be prepared to accept and tolerate.